Are we live?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and gals, we are back. We are now
we
live.
are live.
Yeah, we live, bro.
We live, baby.
Like NBA Live before 2K came out.
Let's get it.
What is good, man? What's good, Frank? How you been, bro?
Chilling, man. Trying to stay warm out here in these cold streets.
It's brick titties outside,
Yo,
man.
it's bad.
Brick titties.
What's
Mother
good, though,
Nature's
man?
fucking
What's
confused,
good, man?
bro.
Good.
Chilling. I see
Coming
you got
down.
the hot tea.
Yeah, man. Coming down with a little something, but you know, I'll leave it here on the mic and go home feeling good after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we got another guest, as we do always. This is week 7, and we have another super producer in the building right now. What's going on? Money Mari in the building. What's good, man?
Money Mari. What's good, homie?
Chilling, man. Glad to have you on the show, man. How's it going?
Doing good, man. You know.
Yeah? I feel you. Chilling.
Yeah, definitely.
This is your first podcast, right?
Yeah, this is my first podcast. You know.
I'm glad we could pop your cherry, bro. That's what's up.
Good looking.
Yeah.
You listen to podcasts or no?
Well, yeah, no, definitely. I've been to a podcast, but I haven't. I just kind of be.
What podcast you listen to?
Rap Radar, Drink Champs. Listen to Amber Rose.
You listen
Amber
to Amber Rose?
podcast?
One time.
One time.
I was curious.
It wasn't visual. It was just audio. He
Yeah,
found
just
out.
Yeah,
Oh,
audio.
yeah. If it was audio, then
man.
maybe you could bear it, you know.
Yeah,
I mean, if it was visual,
I was-
pause. I'm gone.
I just clicked the play it and I was like, let me see what this is about. And I was like, all right, cool. Just wanted to know what it was about. Her voice, she has a nice, like, she has a sexy voice. But
What does she talk about, though? Like,
Slut walks?
Slut talk, slut walk.
it was like, fuck, what was she talking about?
shout to 914, Amber Rose, holding down Sue's Rendezvous.
God.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Shout out to the slut walk.
Coming from humble beginnings.
When is the slut walk coming to New York? That's what I want to know. Because I'm trying to go to
You're
that.
not going to let these
every
savages
day.
at him. You know?
Right? I want to go to the slut walk.
Holy Smizznoaks.
Damn, man.
We gotta hit her up on the Twitter. Like, yo, when is it coming to New York?
Word.
I don't think New York is ready for that though.
Nah, not at all. Not in any
I don't
capacity,
think
man.
New York is ready for that.
You don't think so? I
Nah.
think so.
It depends, like, where. Like, she's got to have it, like, somewhere where, like, you know, in a safe environment, like Greenwich Village with a bunch of gay people. Like,
Because it might turn into the Puerto Rican Day
New
Parade.
York
Shit, that
is-
don't
that's
sound
what
like
I'm
the
saying.
safest environment to me.
It
New
can't.
York
It can't be.
is not ready for
It
that.
can't be
Village
people sipping
sound
nutcrackers,
quite dangerous.
watching the slut walk. You know.
I don't think New York is ready for that. I don't think we'll ever be ready for that.
You don't think we'll ever be?
Nah. That's a bit much. Like, you know?
New
I
York
don't
is
know. New York-
everything.
I was gonna
We ready
say
for
that.
all that.
I was going to say New York is
Which
ready
one-
for
we
that.
might be
We
too
invented
ready.
the
for it,
slut
but I
walk.
just feel like it's a lot. It's a lot involved with
Speak
that.
for
You know?
yourself,
like
man.
We're very rough. We're a very rough city. You know, like
We are rough,
she does
man.
it in L.A. You know, L.A. is all nice and you know, hey, you know.
We got-
But
LA
LA got,
LA got
rough
Compton,
parts.
though, bro.
Gritty.
LA got rough parts. LA's
Definitely, but, you
like
know.
no joke.
We might just have aggressive ways of approaching women at times.
Yeah.
It's definitely more aggressive.
you know, I'm thinking
Yeah.
about like you know.
But I've seen aggressive shit in like Miami. Like I've seen it,
Oh,
especially like
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Memorial Day weekend.
The aggressiveness probably come from a lot of the out of towners, though. I mean, we talk about a city and we talk about because Miami, to me, Miami is one of the most laid back.
But it was
Places.
Memorial Day weekend, so there was like literally
Yeah, so the whole New York
so
was there.
many people down there.
Right,
It
which
was
makes
hot.
me
It was like-
say
it
it was
was-
probably some out of towners. Huh?
Well, they was doing it there, so they're from Miami. So I don't know who they were, but
Man, so let's get to it, man. You were talking about. Did you go to the Drink Chance podcast, or you said that your uncle was on it?
Yeah, my uncle was on it.
That's dope. And your uncle is Smith
shit,
and Wesson.
that's dope.
Yeah, Tech from Smith and Wesson.
Really?
Damn, man.
Oh shit, that's dope.
And you had
Check.
also mentioned to me that Dougie Fresh is your godfather.
Yeah, me and
Oh shit, I'm about to
yeah,
get my
me and his
Dougie.
oldest son.
So you popped out of hip hop's vagina, like basically.
Yeah.
You born into the game a little bit, like a lot of people in your family, like obviously doing it and stuff.
I mean, my pops, my uncles, they was all street cats. Like how I know Dougie Fresh, how we have a connection
It's
is
not music related.
right.
Gotcha.
It was through like my pops. So his oldest son, Slim. Shout out to Slim. His oldest son lived across in the projects from my family, because of course like I'm only 21.
Mm-hmm.
Like those guys are a little older than me, so of course so they hung out, and then when I got of age and they heard that I did music, it was like, yo, come to the crib. Doug still lives in Harlem, so
Right.
just come to the crib, and they got the state of the art studio in the crib, and I was there every day after that.
Damn.
That's
So,
dope.
are
That's
you
dope.
related to Tech on his mom or father's side?
Father's side. You know.
Joe.
Yeah.
Joe, his pops Joe. I know his father.
Nomad is real Brooklyn.
I'm actually very
He's
familiar
super Brooklyn.
with Joe because Tech's father, it was one of my father's best friends.
Okay.
And when my father passed away and I came home, his pops Joe was actually the one who picked me up from the airport.
Okay.
And my pops, right, like they were friends and
So
whatever.
you from Brooklyn?
I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from Fort Greene, but I lived in Fort Greene, Bed-Stuy.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, I'm from Fort Greene Projects.
Okay, that's dope. That's
This
dope.
reminds me of Step
What you
Brothers.
call it?
Did we just become best friends?
What you call it? I'm from Harlem. My mom, I lived with my mom most of my life.
Mm-hmm.
So we was from Harlem, and my pops and that side is from Brooklyn. Brownsville, Canarsie, those areas.
Where in Harlem?
Morningside, 118.
Okay, I work over there.
Really?
I work at
They
St.
are
Luke's.
best friends, I'm telling you.
I work at St. Luke's.
Word.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
Damn.
yeah, I'm from 118 in Morningside, and just to even go further with like just always being around hip hop, like of course he's older than me too, but Smoke Dizza,
Oh yeah.
yeah, he lived right upstairs from me, so I seen Dizza. Of course, I was young and I wasn't into music then, but
Right.
I seen him on his grind, and now looking back, it's
Right.
like damn, he's been doing this forever. So
Right.
I kind of been around music like forever. Murder Mook, all of these guys, we all from the same neighborhood in Harlem. Yeah, and then once I got older and started going to my Brooklyn side, I started meeting all my Brooklyn.
Yo, is
friends.
Harlem like a like obviously I know how big it is, but is it a big place? Because I feel like so many people in Harlem is like, oh yeah, I know him.
How can I explain it? Cause I'm from the West Side.
Right.
From the West Side. Yep.
I don't even go to the East Side. The East Side is a whole
whole
nother
nother country.
A whole nother So so I mean Harlem is small, but it's big.
Same way Brooklyn is. One thing I do know.
But Brooklyn is way bigger than Harlem, of course.
Yeah, but even though it's bigger, a lot of the people know each other from things like school and the basketball competitions. So even though it's a large place, and I bet it's probably the same way in Harlem, how many schools do you actually have to divide the people up or the kids to where they won't know each other growing up?
Right.
From the east to the west side, because you're going to clash at a basketball tournament, something similar.
Nah, most definitely. So, yeah, man. Oh, you was asking me something?
No.
Oh.
I was wondering why you was like that.
Oh, I'm like,
Just gazing into each
Yo,
other's
you
eyes.
guys just admiring each other for a second. I was letting it happen. I was like, wow, this is beautiful.
Coming. I was like, yeah.
This is like a hip hop. I don't know.
Step
Loving
Brothers
hip hop
yeah.
part Brooklyn.
oh, get the fuck out.
Nah, we just playing. We just playing, man.
No doubt.
But man, you've been moving out here, man. So I know you've been working with a couple artists, and as you showed me some of your work, we hopped on the FaceTime last week. We chopped it up briefly.
No doubt.
And damn, I only heard a little bit, but what I heard, I did like a lot. So you definitely got something good going, man. And so I know you worked with guys like Manolo Rose.
Yeah.
Rick Gonzalez.
Yes.
For people that don't know Rick Gonzalez, he's actually got bars. That's the Spanish kid from Coach Carter, the movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You got bars?
Yeah, he got bars.
It's a crazy story about that whole situation. So, my cousin was lining it up, and he was like, "Yo, just send me some beats." I'm like, "All right." So I sent him some beats. He like, "All right, yo, I want you to work with this guy named Rick." I'm like, "All right, cool." So, mind you, I'm emailing the guy. We talking on the phone. Yeah, nah, I like this. Nah, I don't like this. All right, I'm gonna go with this. Going back and forth. Mind you, I don't know that this is the guy from Coach Carter. So the record gets done. He's like, yo, I'm gonna use one for my album and one I just want to throw out. I'm like, all right, cool. We worrying about paperwork and all that. I'm like, all right, cool. Then the record comes out, and like he does the artwork and all that. And I'm like, all right. My cousin like, yo, go check it out. Next thing I know, I'm like, get the fuck out. This the guy this the Spanish kid from Coach Carter? Like, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know at all. But yeah, nah, that was a dope situation. Like, that was really dope.
That record came out nice too,
Yeah,
man. I didn't get to
good
listen to his project, but how was it? It was good.
Yeah, nah, it was. Wait, actually, that project, I don't think it ever came out.
Oh, it didn't.
Cause there's still a song that we did that hasn't seen the light of day.
Oh, okay.
There's 2 tracks that we did. One that he just put out was that. but it was another joint. But he had some, like, I heard like some snippets. Like, he had some shit.
Yeah,
Like, I heard the illest fucking Prodigy verse ever. Like, cause
Really?
you know he signed to Mobb Deep. So like my cousin, like
Is he?
Yeah, he signed to the Infamous. Yeah, this is all type of shit. I know. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm like, you signed to the Infamous? He raps? Like, I didn't know none of this.
That's
but,
dope. It's dope that he got a dope verse from him too. Cause
oh
like,
yeah, nah, the verse is fucking dope.
Cause when Prodigy goes in, he be going in, but then sometimes I feel like later on in his career, it's just like, all right, you know.
Yeah, nah, it was dope. It was dope. It was really dope. But I'm not sure what happened to it. Like, I did the joint with him. He liked it. He like one is gonna go on this album, one he wants to put out, and then we just kind of like fell out of touch. But we still got one record, so hopefully when things get where they need to be.
Yeah, you never know when things are gonna matriculate
Yeah,
and come about and come to fruition. So.
Everything, even with Manolo Rose, like we got dope track, but I have no clue when it's coming out.
Right.
Especially with his new Warehouse Rock Nation deal. Like I have no clue.
Okay.
When any of those is coming out.
I just saw him today because I was looking out. I knew you worked with him. I didn't know that he was did a flex freestyle.
Yeah, he did a flex freestyle. Yeah,
that's dope,
it was
man.
him and Memphis Bleak.
Right?
Yeah.
Yo, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, it was dope. It was dope. And that's another person project who, the records that I heard is gonna be fucking sick if those make it to the album. Like I got the chance to work with him because I had a studio out in Long Island City. And that was when the deal just got fresh because the whole warehouse music group is with Memphis Bleak, and I'm really
that's
close.
Dope.
Yeah, I'm really
close. Did you
close.
get to meet Memphis?
Yeah, I'm really close to them. So
oh, that's awesome, man.
So when I got the studio, I called them right away. Like, yo, I got the studio. We lit. Come through. So first person. It was supposed to be Casanova, but all type of other stuff started happening. So we never got to work with Cass, but we definitely locked in for like fucking 10 hours one day.
Oh,
and that's how we got all those records done with Manolo Rose. Yeah, it was dope. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the producer named Reefa.
Nah.
No.
Yeah, well, Reefa's from Brooklyn. Reefa did the One Blood beat for
That's why he sounds
for
Game.
Yeah, he did the One Blood beat for and then he worked closely with Uncle Murder right now.
That beat is like everyone knows that beat because they did like a 20-minute remix on that.
Yeah, yeah. So he did that joint, and but yeah, when I was working with Manolo Rose, like the shit just turned into like a super like producer, like all type of producers just coming through, and Manolo just.
Were
going
you actually
through
creating and making beats with each other, or you was just kind of?
It was we was all just like it
doing
was
your own thing.
Yeah, it was like a producer battle type shit. Like
energy off.
Everybody just playing beats, but like Manolo was knocking them out like in like 10 minutes.
You
like
probably get so much natural inspiration.
Yeah,
right there.
yeah, the shit was dope. It was at least like 30 of us in the studio that day. And
That's
it was
awesome,
just like
man.
playing a beat. Like I played the first beat I played, he liked it. He jumped in the studio. He jumped in the booth. 10 minutes, got the verse.
Yeah.
Got the hook. Alright, next joint.
Yeah.
And went to Reefa played some joints. I like that one. Like he was just knocking them out.
That's a powerful feeling when you got that many people in there for the right reasons, like with positive energy flowing like that.
No doubt.
I feel like our brains actually work faster when it comes to
Oh yeah,
and
and that's why like the game is kind of like fucked up because it's like
everyone's emailing stuff. And,
like it's no vibe there. Like even when me and you was FaceTiming, like I like to sit in the studio and catch a vibe.
Definitely.
And even if because I'm not gonna hold you, like I'm one of those producers where like I can't, like I'm weird in a way. Like we could be in the studio vibing and you like it, but I'm gonna be like, nah, I'm gonna like give you a skeleton of a beat, you gonna rap over it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna know the tempo. Alright, the tempo is
and then you want to touch it differently.
Right, 95, and I'm gonna take the vocals and I'm gonna, in my own space by myself, create some other shit. Like
you don't see that a lot anymore, man. To be honest, like
yeah, cause
that's what it really comes to, like creating, and that's what a producer is.
Yeah, it's a difference. It's beat makers. It's
exactly.
Beat makers and producers, and like I take the producing shit like really serious. Like like it's a whole.
That's like when we did the joint with Troy Ave, the Me and My Drink. Yeah. It's like originally we just started with a sample. I just laid my verse down over the sample. And then it was like we was really building the song. I was put the next verse, Then I had my other boy hop on the record, and then before we knew it, then he was going back in on the beat. Then our engineer that was working on it did some crazy stuff, and it was like I felt like wow, like we just produced this record, and
Yeah, that's dope.
Instead of just hopping in the booth and laying bars on a beat.
What are you using for production? As far as producing the track musically and lacing the track, as far as DAW.
Okay, so DAWs, I use Logic. I use Logic.
Smart man.
Logic 9.
Yeah. Smart man.
Yeah. Everybody been telling me, yo, you need to go to Logic 10, but I just don't like the way Logic 10 look. Like, you know,
Logic
if it ain't
I
broke.
love the way it looks.
You like the way Logic 10 looks?
Yeah.
I don't know, like
I love it.
That shit looks sexy to me.
Logic 10?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't use it.
Oh.
So.
I like Logic 10.
Really?
I got it for free too. So.
Oh
I
shit.
like
look
it
even better now.
And it's
I don't know. I've been using Logic 9 for like fucking.
Producers,
There's no
if you
real
want
big
if you
difference.
want Logic for free, find somebody that works at Apple that doesn't make music. That's all I'm gonna say.
Really?
Because they get all the programs for free.
Oh shit, that makes a lot of sense.
So if you find someone that works at Apple that doesn't make music,
right?
tell
But
them
why? If they made music, why would they not? Because
if they make music, then they're gonna use it. And you can't download it
because
everything's a download.
Got
now.
you.
But if they don't make music, they're like they don't need Logic. So just tell
Like,
them.
what am I doing with this?
Yeah, just talk them into giving you Logic. All you gotta do is they give you some fucking code thing. I forget even what I did, but I got it for free.
That's dope. That's
So-
dope. That's dope. I gotta find somebody at Apple.
What VSTs do you use?
Shit. I can't even tell you off the top of my head.
Yeah.
I kind of just. I link up with producers and they just
They got
like
like
yo, I got
Nexus,
this
all
shit.
this
Yeah,
shit,
Nexus,
yeah.
all type. Like, I got my man's who's out in he's out in LA right now. He just loads my laptop with everything.
That's
like,
dope.
yo, here,
Yeah.
take this. Nah, you need this. Nah. Like, yeah. Fuck, what was it? Nexus.
That's the plug.
That's the way to go.
Yeah.
That's the plug.
Yeah.
Right there. Someone that loads your hard drive with a
Yeah,
whole bunch of
he.
That's
sounds.
priceless.
Yeah, he.
It
does-
really is, bro. Because that shit, like, if you're not good at torrenting shit,
Right.
ripping shit,
Right.
you have to buy it, and that shit is not cheap.
Right.
Right.
But the thing is though, like I mean, yo, with the pro producing thing, like people Nexus is cool, all those VSTs is cool, but like I've been creating dope shit with just the shit that Logic has, like
Yeah.
cause I I play around with shit.
And you
know?
fuck with the oscillator.
Yeah,
You fuck with everything.
Yeah, I fuck with everything, like adding reverb to shit and
Really sound shape.
like even in Logic right now, I don't use any stock sounds. All my sound is just like shit I found on the internet. Fucking old drum loops. Like even just now before we started the podcast, like I just found another drum loop from this like song from like 2008. Fuck, what was the name of the song? Young Folks by Peter, Jorn, and John.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, like I just was
Yo,
fucking,
that's my
yeah.
shit.
I was just fucking around. Like I just found like just the beginning with the drum track,
Kanye rapped over one of those joints too. Yeah.
and I'ma just slow the shit down and just add drums to it. So
I already
Yeah.
know what wavelength you're tapping into,
Yeah,
man.
so
That's,
you know,
that's
like,
powerful.
nah, like VSTs is cool and all, but like that shit ain't. I know a lot of people like, yo, I need like better sounds, and it's like, yo, you can manipulate sounds. Like you can go ham, but
Well, I just bought this shit called Serum,
okay.
and that supposedly has, well, it does have. I just got it the other night, so I didn't really get a chance to fuck with it. But you could really, like shape the sounds of the presets are in there.
Yeah,
Like you should look into Serum. That shit is dope.
yeah, nah. I'm gonna look.
It's Dead Mouse's. I think Dead Mouse is like
oh yeah,
a part of it.
Yeah.
And if you know anything about Dead Mouse, that dude is fucking meticulous when it comes to engineering his shit.
Yeah.
So
Are you
I
a
figured-
producer?
yeah,
Oh, dope.
Yeah.
Dope.
so
Yes, sir. Damn. But moving on, man. So, talking about the crazy stuff that's going on in the world and talking about Dave Chappelle. I didn't get to catch the whole Chappelle stuff. Stan, you said that shit was like really good, right? You said it was up to.
Yo,
you said he's back officially.
Yeah, because like I kind of felt like like anything, like with your craft or whatever, if you're not working on it or whatever, you're gonna lose your sharpness to it.
Right.
And I definitely felt like the few times, even when I just saw him on interview, he gained the weight. He looked like Carrot Top, like he was all bulked out and shit. And even like his voice just seemed like he seemed older, like all the stress had aged him. So I'm like, of course, his mind was, I thought would be there, but like maybe his delivery or just like his young energy wouldn't be the same.
Right.
And I'll be honest, when he first came on the stage, he kind of had like an older feel to him. Felt like
it didn't even start growing on me until like 25, 30 minutes in. Like
exactly. And then he started doing like the antics that were known Chappelle for doing, like when he tells a funny joke, like he'll slap
Laugh
the mic
at
on his
himself.
knee. Yeah, and he'll slap the mic on his knee, and like, or he'll do like really kind of like sophomoric humor.
Right.
Like he'll just like his joke where he talks about where the guy snuck into the girl's club through in a vagina and shit like that. Like
Oh, I didn't even get that
I'm just saying like
It's a baby.
Yeah, it's a baby, right?
It's a baby.
Hey, it's a baby.
I'm a baby.
But he didn't lose a touch. Like his writing on this particular on both of them, because the first one's in L.A. and he said during the show he hadn't been performed in L.A. in like 10 years.
Yeah.
And the other one was in
did say
Texas. And they each one had a different vibe to them. But the writing and the joke telling and the delivery, all of a sudden I felt like, I don't know, maybe it was the weed. It felt like I was looking at the 25-year-old Chappelle again. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
that's good. I was
it was almost
That's
like
good,
he
though.
found his vibe, like you said, 30
Yeah.
minutes in or whatever, and he found his fountain of youth again
It was
a little
growing
bit.
on me. It was like the third time I met O.J. Simpson.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, nigga, we getting there now.
And
I want to see this shit.
it's really good because you kind of like, you know how it is. Your favorite people, they take a break for whatever reason, whether they're forced to or
No
they
one's
do.
really taking a break like that in a while. Like,
No one has, and
I saw
especially
it.
to be so messed up by the game from it.
I've been watching interviews though, like with him, and he was talking about how he gained weight, and he was like, it's because I've been resting.
Yeah.
Right.
Pretty much is what he said.
Gained about 40 pounds.
Yeah.
But the thing is, everybody talking about he took a break, but he never really.
I know.
Like I've been seeing him throughout the years. It's like
Yeah.
1,000 stand-up clips on
Yeah.
YouTube that you can watch. I feel like he never really went anywhere. Maybe the initial first maybe year and a half or 2 years.
Didn't he
Yeah,
like
but
go
you
to?
see people-
Didn't he like go to Africa or something?
He went to
crazy?
Africa
yeah,
for a
yeah.
few weeks.
It was a few weeks.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, it
it.
wasn't
It was
that
just.
long.
I ain't gonna hold you. I was so used to Chappelle and just the Chappelle show that once that was gone, I just thought he disappeared. So like,
I think that's what they mean by like mainstream. Like now comedy is big
If he-
business. If you're not putting out a special every 3-6
Yeah, it's
months, people
crazy.
think you're invisible.
yeah, because I
Which is
thought
Content on
Which-
everything, music. Now even comedians are having to follow that path because it's like we want an album every year. Now they're like we want a special every year.
Exactly.
You know what I
And
mean?
that's tough.
Kevin Hart is like setting that bar so high right now.
True.
But,
he even said that. Did you see that when he
quality
talked
over
about that?
quantity thing, though, man. Because how good are Kevin Hart's jokes really? I mean, the test of time. You can go back to a 20-year-old Chappelle special, and the shit is
It's
just
gonna be classic.
It's,
gonna be
it's
classic.
still sharp and raw.
I
I
still
feel like
watch
Kevin
him.
Hart is for the moment.
I totally.
And he's
agree.
Very
milking his moment.
watered down
Exactly.
jokes that you can put out 3 specials a year and talk about,
Yeah.
Meek Mill and
He
ugly
works. To me,
sneakers
he
and
works
shit.
harder than everyone else. He's not
He
funnier
does.
than
He's
everyone
definitely
Yeah.
the
Not
hardest
funnier than
working.
I agree.
He's working harder, and he's probably the best as far as business wise
For sure.
that we've seen.
ever.
Yeah, he
now
killing
Kevin
shit.
Hart is a monster. By no means am I trying
killing
to.
shit.
He's
Yeah,
very,
yeah.
very good at what he does. However, when it comes to the stand-up arena and what you bring, watered down. I can't get with it. Chappelle and other comedians like Chappelle and the late great Patrice O'Neal.
Oh, that's my guy.
Some of the smartest men in the world. You
Yeah.
cannot beat that. Chappelle is so intelligent.
Because they smart and like even in this special, what I really appreciated about it is like it's not what he was saying in the jokes. It was some of the other stuff he was saying. Like, wow, this guy, he's really
very
intelligent.
intelligent. Very
That
thoughtful.
Patrice had that same thing, where it's
Right.
like he would go on Alex Jones show and talk conspiracy. He could go on, any mainstream news thing and talk with them about current events or whatever it was, and then have like his own insightful
When he
opinion.
ripped
He wouldn't
When he
immediately turn
ripped
into a
that-
joke.
Right.
He ripped that girl on Fox News.
You learning and laughing,
Yeah.
and that's
Exactly.
the dopest thing.
Trevor Noah, he's another one, man. Very, very intelligent. It's a big difference when you have an intelligent comedian
Right.
versus a funny man.
Right.
Yeah,
Some
that's true.
people are just incredibly smart. You know, and Dave Chappelle, he's just that gift, man. It is what it is. Dave Chappelle, George Carlin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And others.
Yeah.
And what I love, what I saw the thing that shone the most was how much Pryor influenced him. Because the biggest thing about Pryor was he was able to speak about racial issues as a human being. I mean, at times he would speak of it obviously as a black man, but at the same time he would still speak of it as a human being. Like, no one wants to go through this shit. Like that was like his context for his jokes, and that's how he was able to pull in different audiences. You know what I mean? And I feel like Chappelle was able to.
Tough.
Yeah, but like Chappelle was able to do
Back
that in
then,
this
it's a whole
special
different
too, right?
ballgame.
So he was talking about, you know, different beatings and shit like that, but at the same time he was still able to bring in personal things that like anyone could relate to. And he was just sharp. He was just sharp.
Yeah, sharp as a tack.
Yeah.
In fact, yo, with that said, man, I do this thing called a speed round. And then basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you questions and you have to answer them. You know, it's somewhat like yes or no. Like, I'm going to give you quick questions. So I'm going to start with the first question.
The streets was watching, man.
Rihanna or Beyonce?
Rihanna.
Nas or Jay-Z?
Fuck.
Just gotta go. Speed round.
The streets is watching.
Got pick one.
Nas.
Ass or tits?
Ass.
9/11, was it a conspiracy or was it Al Qaeda?
Fuck. Conspiracy.
Do you believe in God?
Yes.
Are aliens real?
Yeah.
Would you rather be a sixth man and win a ring or all-star and never win a championship?
All-Star never won a championship.
Ooh, I think it's the first time we got that. I respect it, though. Kendrick or Cole?
Fuck.
Don't ever put this guy in a position where he can decide.
All right, pass.
Make a move.
No. Kendrick.
All right, Kevin Hart, is he overrated or underrated?
Who?
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
Good one.
Say
Make a move.
Say
Make
the
a
question
move.
again.
Is he overrated or underrated?
It's a speed round.
This is a slow speed round
Underrated.
we've had. No offense, bro.
Underrated.
If you could punch anyone in the face, who would it be?
Trump.
Okay.
No, you was gonna say that.
All right. Would you rather get drunk with Obama or George Bush?
George Bush.
Word.
Probably tell me some secrets.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like Obama is as cool as he is sober as drunk. Like, he's just an all-around cool guy. I feel like George Bush would actually turn up or something.
Yeah,
Nah,
you
but
wanna
it's not
smoke
even
a
that.
joint with Obama though.
Nah,
Word.
I wanna get Bush drunk and he tell me all the
I
crazy
see
shit
your
the world
angle.
going with.
All right, Kelly Kapowski or Topanga?
I don't know who Kelly Topowski
Is
is.
she the girl, the
Saved by
white
the
girl
Bell.
from Saved by the Bell?
Still don't know. I'll go with Topanga.
All right. So I got since you're a producer, Just Blaze or Kanye West?
Fuck, man. What the fuck? I don't like these questions. Fuck, both of them mean a lot to me, bro.
All right, Neptunes or Timberland?
All these guys.
You were stuck on an island and you only could listen to one producer.
One producer. Fuck.
That's a tough question.
That's a tough ass question. Fuck it. All rounded, I'll probably go with Just Blaze. Just Blaze has a very like
Okay.
all over the place.
Dr. Dre or DJ Premier?
Dr. Dre.
Okay.
That was the quickest one yet.
Dr. Dre is like my top. Like,
Me
Okay.
too.
I need to make a chronic in my life.
Yeah.
That's just
All
a
right,
fact.
no doubt. If you're a WWE wrestler, what's your finishing move? Did you watch wrestling as a kid?
Nah,
Oh, okay.
not really. I had all the video games, but I never watched Monday Night.
Oh, so you know.
Somewhat. I ain't gonna hold you out. The only person I really liked with that was John Cena, cause he had the spinning ring, the game where they had the.
You can't see me.
He's a young guy, young blood. Man, I forgot you not like Stone Cold era.
Nah, but I know Stone Cold and The Rock.
I'm older than you, I forgot.
Rikishi and all those guys.
Word up. I'll give you some more producer ones, then we'll finish up. Pete Rock or Large Professor?
Large Professor.
Ninth Wonder or Alchemist?
Alchemist.
Mike Will Made It or Zaytoven?
Mike Will.
Metro Boomin or Vinyls?
Finals.
Okay. RZA or Jay Dilla?
J Dilla.
The Track Masters or No ID?
No idea.
All right, no doubt, no doubt. Give it up for my man Money Mark.
He made it through. He made it through.
Record time. Speed round. But yeah, but getting back to the Chappelle thing, man. It was crazy because he was saying something that I was thinking about before I heard about this terrorist attack today. And he was saying something about like how we never get a chance with everything being out there now to fully care about things and fully embrace them before something else comes out.
I hate everything about like this whole social media age. Bro. There's just no like.
I feel you.
Like it was this dope thing that I found. Right, I was going through my Tumblr page and it was like, yo, if I ate a funnel cake, but I didn't take a picture of my funnel cake,
Did you
I
eat it?
really eat my
Did
funnel
you
cake?
eat it?
And it's like we really in that age. Like
If you went out, you party, and no one knows you party, you didn't party.
right, you ain't party. Like I don't even think people really party anymore, do anything anymore just for the sake of doing it.
Like I'm guilty of it. Like if I'm out, I'm really having fun, I'll do it. But it's crazy when you see some people when you turn around a party and it's like, if you're in a group that's like that where everyone's on the phone, it's like, yo.
Right. I mean, I got a Snapchat, but I look at people and I be like, yo, this shit is kind of ridiculous. Like,
Yeah.
look at me.
It's nuts.
It's ridiculous when you start doing this shit every day and it's the same thing every day.
Yeah.
It's the
ridiculous.
same
It's like,
thing
all right,
every
I know
day.
you're
It's like-
alive.
it's basically a video diary.
Nah,
What's
no
going
doubt.
on?
Nah, no doubt. And it's kind of
It's like
You know who
whatever,
watches
dude.
it the most is that person. You know what I mean? Because
That's
people, we
true.
love ourselves. So at the end of the day, it's that person that's going home and watching who watches
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, they check my story, and then they'll go back and watch their own story.
Yeah.
yeah.
The shit
That's
that
so
kills
true.
me is how I barely do social media myself,
Right.
but I'm always ending up on somebody else shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
so, like
Yeah.
I have a Facebook page that it don't even have my real name. It's
Right.
I just use it to contact my family.
Right.
I probably go on once a week when we do the podcast.
Right.
But I go up there, it's all these pictures of me that I didn't even know people got, but then they tag me,
Right.
and I'm all over the, you know what I'm saying? And that shit, oh man.
Nah, no doubt. I mean, I be kind of over that shit. Like, I hate. But I gotta be into social media because you know I'm producing. You gotta keep your name
Exactly.
relevant. But it's
Exactly.
like I could care less about that shit sometimes. Like, sometimes I just like I like being anonymous. You know, I don't like.
How y'all feel about those Snapchat glasses that you got now?
What?
Oh, no.
We're getting one step closer to being cyborgs.
What,
man.
what,
Telling
what's
you.
that?
They got
No
glasses. They're stylish too. They're like hot pink and teal, all these crazy colors that of course chicks and young kids are gonna like. But there's lights and little cameras on the side, and it connects to your Snapchat app.
So whatever you're looking at, you snap.
Yeah, you
it.
can snap a picture. There's
That's
like
just
there's a
too
button
much.
on it or whatever. You can take pictures or whatever.
Hey,
One step closer to being cyborgs.
shout out to Snapchat. They getting that money, man.
And they're gonna do a dating series with Action Bronson on Vice TV, a dating show.
A
That's
dating
actually,
show?
that actually
That
probably be
sounds
funny.
dope.
That's gonna be crazy.
That'll be funny, yeah. With
Yeah.
Action Bronson.
Huh?
Yo, Action's getting that money, man. He's,
Action's the man, bro.
he's getting that TV money now, you know? It's like,
Is he working with
He
Max
got that
Sage?
Vice money, yeah.
Yeah, that's a dope dude. I got the chance to meet him one time. He was
oh, word?
fucking funny. Yeah.
Do you have beats that fit that, like, that heavy sample kind of feel?
Oh
that he
yeah,
has?
like the first how I met him was shout out to Matthew Ragazzino. Matthew Ragazzino, I was like his.
I met him once when I did Sway's cipher, and he was there.
That's dope. Matthew Ragazzino is another. We're not blood related, but I consider that like an uncle.
Okay.
Him and my real uncle are like best friends. They are best friends. They all grew up
that's what's
together. And Matthew Ragazzino, his Brownsville Jesus project, I executively produced that.
There you go.
Yeah, so I
gotta
was
check
there.
that out.
That's dope.
Yeah, I was there when he was putting it together. Like, nah, yo, you need to do that. You need to do this, and you know, it was a dope experience. That was one of the dopest experiences like ever. Like, he's one of those.
And
he's
so
a ill
he
dude.
did a record with Action, or how did that?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did a record with Action. I wasn't there for that though. Jerk Chicken, I believe the name of the record is.
Oh.
That he did with Action. He actually, to some degree, like he put Action on a little bit, because he been doing the whole underground circuit for a long time, and Action came along, and they vibed out, everybody doing their thing.
So you was there when they were vibing and cooking up?
Nah.
Or when did you get to meet him?
I got to meet him. He had a show at Irvington Plaza. That was the first time I ever went to Irvington Plaza. And as I said, around that Brownsville Jesus era, I was around Matthew Ragazzino every day. I was staying on his couch. I was going to all his freestyles. He did a freestyle in Harlem. I went to that. I was just around him a lot. I got to meet everybody. I got to meet Rosenberg. I was just, learning the business, because being around him, I got to learn the business, because he has his own independent thing. And anyway, Action had a show, and Action invited him out.
Oh, okay.
And that was when I got to meet Action. And it was a dope. I was backstage. It was cool.
That's lit.
It was really dope. It was really dope. Really dope. Really funny dude.
Yeah.
Really, really funny dude.
Yeah, his personality comes across well. It's transcendent when you see it on the television. He just looks like someone you want to chill with.
Yeah, no doubt. When you had met Math?
We did Sway's Cypher, the Doomsday Cypher. It's probably like 3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah,
I didn't get to kick it with him, but he was in the Cypher too. Cause Sway gets like 10 MCs at the end of the year,
right?
Like every year, and we all do a Cypher.
That's dope.
And then he was in it, and I just said what up. It was brief because there was a lot of people in the room.
That's dope. Top 5 Dead or Alive. He's one of them. Math is one of my favorite rappers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
Damn.
No doubt.
Damn, you definitely got that appreciation because you've seen all his work too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt. Math is one of my favorites. I want us to do a whole project together, but time just never really.
What's he working on now?
I haven't spoke to Math in a minute. I have no clue what he's working on right now, but I know he's cooking up. I know he has an artist. He has a label now. And he has an artist that he's working with. So. That was the last of it. Last I spoke to him, he had this ill ass record with Bink. He had this ill ass record with Bink.
Yeah.
And that was the last time we had spoke. But,
he's always been independent, or what's his move?
I don't really know the whole logistics of it, but I believe he's independent for the most part. I think he ran with a couple crews here and there, but for the most part he's been independent.
Word up.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Would you rather be independent or on a label, signed to a label?
I mean, for the records that I'm doing right now, like, I would love some major backing. Definitely. Because, I mean, the whole thing with the label is, I mean, it depends on what type of records. This is just me. This is just my analogy on this. It's not what it needs to be. I don't need nobody.
What I'm saying,
It depends on what type of music that you do. Like, if you're catering the top 40 records, or you think your records is that good for, like, top 40 or Billboard charting records, I think you need major label backing. But if, you're just doing whatever music, like, no offense to those guys, but, like, the SoundCloud rappers who just kind of just going with the flow and they got their own little niche, then you don't really need nobody. But when you're trying to do it, like, really, really big, to the degree, like, I'm still doing hip-hop, but I kind of got away from hip-hop, and I'm doing, like, a whole EDM
mix.
Yeah, a whole EDM electronic dance music type of thing. And, I would love major backing to get it out to the masses.
Yeah.
So, like, that's my whole thing on majors, like.
So that's a goal of yours, basically. You trying to get signed.
Not really signed, because I got my own entity. But definitely do a partnership.
Well, that's what I mean. That's
right.
what I mean. Like a partnership.
Definitely do a partnership with a label. That wouldn't be out of the picture. But
dope.
Yeah, I would love one.
That's
hopefully Warehouse Music Group can give me a little situation.
No doubt. Yeah, I was actually even reading something too. Getting back to social media, it says selfies are bad for relationships, obviously, but it's saying it's kind of bad for your health too, and bad for your mental health.
What? Selfies?
Bad for your mental health?
Yeah, facts. I think it's just proof now that
What?
Yeah.
Science, bitches.
It's science, bitches. It's proof now that these
Selfies.
birds are really birds. You literally, you know what I mean? You're literally dumb. But yeah, man. I mean, what do you guys think about getting back to that stuff about you know, touching on, we don't even get to soak up what goes on in the world. Like, you know, like it's another terrorist attack. Like I don't even feel any type of way about anything. And you think where we're at as far as that, I think that hit me. And it's like basically he was saying
it hit you that it didn't hit you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it was like, pray for you, pray for us, pray for them. And it's just like, I just gotta pray for ourselves and keep it moving. And it's kind of a cold feeling to feel.
But it kind of, I mean, to me, it feels like it just brings us back to full circle of you just gotta take care of yourself at the end of the day. Like
yeah,
I feel like media has made you want to care about, and
shit
I'm not
you don't really care about.
Shit you really don't care about. And I'm not talking about extreme
yeah,
cases. You know what I mean? I mean, listen, we all as human beings should have a healthy dose of empathy for other people.
Yes,
you know what I mean? I'm not
That's
saying
not what
that.
I'm saying.
Yeah, I know you're not. But I'm just saying, but it has gone to the point where now we're supposed to care about every little thing that happens, and if you don't feel 100% empathetic about it, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
And if you're a decent human being, that'll tear you apart. Like if
Yeah.
you actually do care, that'll tear you apart. Like, oh, I'm not feeling enough for this, or I feel too much for this and not enough for that. And then meanwhile, you're not even taking care of yourself.
And it makes people choose sides too.
Yep, exactly.
Quick on something, and
Exactly.
it's fucking bullshit.
It's just irony because, like, when I was watching him talk about it, he's like, you know, you pray for Paris, and then all of a sudden you're praying for Brussels, and then it's like, you know, we're mourning a police shooting, and then all of a sudden there's another police shooting, and it's like,
Yeah.
And then,
Just get tired.
like, watching him, I was like, yeah, word. And then I literally walk into work and see news, and it's like something else happened. So I just thought it was kind of like a sign in itself.
Yeah.
But, you
I
know,
mean, I think about the people that live in those countries that do deal with bombings every day. Just Daily.
Yeah.
And it's
They
just
live
like,
in a war zone.
They
It's
live
there's people who are growing up in countries in the Middle East who literally live in a fucking war zone.
it's a luxury for us
You
to
know?
be able to say.
They hear bombs at night. They hear gunshots. Bombs. Fuck gunshots. We're talking about bombs every night.
I'm
So-
sure you
and
just
they gotta
get
grow
used
up
to
with
it
that
after
shit.
a while, man. Well, if you grow up like that, you just used to it.
hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How many people I see?
Yeah, but what does that
killed
do?
right
What
in
does
front
that?
of my
What does
window?
that do to you though?
Well, I mean,
Mentally.
I have tons of friends who've been in and out of Iraq several times. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
just a few months in Iraq could kind of
Fuck you up.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
period.
Right.
On pills, on PTSD, that shit is real.
Right.
I mean, like, serious, just a few months.
Nah, no doubt.
But I mean, going from growing up in an area like that, I mean, it's people who might come to the neighborhood where I grew up and,
Right.
and hear gunshots
Yeah.
and see one person go out, and it may fuck them up for the
Yeah,
rest.
yeah,
But me,
yeah.
where I grew up, I spent my whole life in that shit.
Yeah.
What's the difference? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I'm not into politics, but I take lessons at this tennis academy, and two of the instructors, they are from Iraq, and
Damn.
yeah,
They got tennis in Iraq?
yeah,
That shit is real.
yeah, he was telling me some wild stories too, and you know, like it really, like what Trump has been doing, it really affected him, and the whole ISIS thing. Like I remember one day, like he was mad stressed out, and I was like, "Yo, what's going on?" And he's like, "Nah, like they just bombed somewhere, and my cousin was killed in it." And you know, he was just explaining to me like the whole like the whole ISIS thing, and ISIS taking over, and that shit is scary, you know.
Yeah.
Not having to deal with that, but you know, like that shit is.
Yeah.
Shit is rough.
Yeah, it's
you know?
crazy.
It
man.
makes you appreciative of what we have. You
Yeah,
know, sometimes,
exactly.
Yeah. Sometimes we
That's what I'm saying.
F America and all this, but nah, we got it.
Yeah, exactly.
We're not dealing with like
Yeah.
bombings and shit like that. You know, we got our own issues, but there's always somebody who got it worse. You know, and that's the kind of thing. Another thing too, with like social media, like why I don't really like social media so much is because it's like you see so much going on, like. And you think, oh, you have some people like, damn, I wish I could be living like that, or but you don't
It
really know.
perpetuates a lot of negativity.
Right,
Yeah.
like you know, so
Yeah.
everybody just gotta hold tight.
Yeah, a lot of that shit goes on social media.
Yeah, nah, I definitely I see people, like I know them personally, and I see like the facade they put on for social media. And then I see people who watch them and be like, oh my God, this person does this and this, that, and my life
Meanwhile,
sucks.
yeah.
My life sucks. And it's like, yo, just keep doing what you're doing, because that person, you know.
People
Ain't
actually
really
voice
living
that.
like
People
that.
actually tell you that. They're like, Because I always wonder if people actually think that. Like,
Oh yeah, nah, I see.
like wow, I'm seeing this person do this. Wow, my life is lame. Like, really? Maybe it's just
Nah.
because I don't live a lame life.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
I'm
Nah,
out
but-
here just moving. You know what
Nah,
I mean?
but
Maybe I'm
I've
like,
seen
I guess
it.
people do feel like that. Right?
Nah, I've seen it. I mean, like,
Well, it's because you are moving though, because they're stuck staring at someone else.
Nah, but you
know what I
have.
mean?
I've seen people who are in decent positions, who like, yo, I like, damn, like, yo, look, they doing this and they doing that, And it's just like, nah, like, you gotta just kind of focus on you, because you don't know what the fuck
Exactly.
that person is
Yeah.
going through to get to where they need to be. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I used to be like that when I was younger, but then I started realizing, like, I started being around a lot of shit, and I just realized that, yo, a lot of shit is smoke and mirrors.
Hell yeah.
Like,
A lot of it's
I hung out
illusions.
with a couple people, man, and like couple people who I idolized. Not even idol. I mean, I say idolize, but I was like,
You found
yo,
out Santa Claus isn't real, right?
yeah, that's the I'm like, yo, you the man, and then you hang out with them. It's like, what the fuck, this type of shit going on.
Don't chill with your idols, bro.
Yeah,
They say that. That's real.
Yeah.
nah, that's a fact.
Wow.
That's a fact. Of people you admire because they are not who they always out to be. But that only
Hell
happened
yeah.
once.
Especially
It only
in
happened
hip-hop.
once. And they wasn't really idols. I haven't really met any of my idols yet, but like a couple people who I admired, I met, and I was like,
Who would you want to
People
hang?
you,
Who would you
like,
want to
wanted
hang
to
out with? Like if you could hang out with someone in hip
who I
hop, like who
really
looks?
want to hang out with.
Yeah, who looks like they are living that life? You like, yo, I'm gonna chill with you for a weekend, long weekend, whatever, partying, hanging out, making
I
beats.
ain't gonna hold you. I like to hang out with Drake,
With Dre?
Drake?
Dre or Drake?
Dre and Drake.
Dre and Drake. Okay.
Dre and Drake. Which one?
Dr. Dre just on some straight music shit. And
But what'd you say
Drake-
first? You said Drake?
Yeah.
What'd you think? His album just dropped. What'd you think of it? You heard it?
Yes and no. I listened to the first track. I like the first track. Skipped all the way to Portland, and I like Portland. And then I listened to Sacrifice, and then I skipped all the way to the ending, and I like the last track. I didn't really get into it yet.
Yo, Twitter was going hard at Portland.
Word?
Yeah, it was like because it has a flute sample
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, it's dope. It's a dope song.
It's cool. And it was like there was some chick in the marching band during the the March Madness or whatever, and her
Yeah.
team lost. I guess it was Duke or whatever. Some team that
Okay.
lost, and she was crying playing the flute, so people were using that
Why
as
is
a
the
meme.
band always crying?
So they were using that as a meme for like Drake is like, you better finish this flute sample. The bitch is crying playing the flute or whatever.
Yo, why is the band kids always crying, bro?
That's funny, man.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of Drake's album. I
If
feel-
you, how are
you
you?
listen to it?
yeah, I heard it. I heard it all the way through.
It's
fan of
amazing to
Drake,
me.
or-
Number one, like as soon as it comes out, people have such passionate opinions, one way or the other.
Yeah.
Like as soon, it
don't
wasn't
let it
even
sit.
done yet. It was streaming
You don't
live
let
for the
it
first
sit,
time, and I
yeah.
got 2 Drake fans texting me like, "Yo, he delivered. This is the truth."
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, like
You didn't let it
you didn't even
sit
finish
yet.
listening to it. First of all,
That shit go. That's just,
what if the
that's
next track comes out, and just says like,
That's just the new
"I'm gay,"
generation.
like,
Right.
some-
Like Eminem in what was that movie?
The interview.
The Interview. Yo, that shit was
Yeah.
I like that movie too. That movie was
mad
funny.
Mad props to Eminem for doing that.
Yeah, but like really, like you didn't even. I don't know, but that's another thing, and it boggles my mind how people are so one way or the other.
Yeah. The
It's
album is
like-
all one color. Like, this shit is boring as hell.
Yo, that's what I've been hearing too. That's what my roommate told me. He's like, "Yo,
But
you
it's not
thought
an album though.
views? Well, this is snooze."
It's 22
Playlist.
songs.
I get that.
It's 22 songs.
I respect
That's
you
an
for saying
album.
that because I only made it through a couple tracks, but I got that vibe from it, and I was like, I get why he called it a playlist.
Break it
Because
down.
if this
Why?
was just plain to me, I thought it would have been like genuinely cool. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this shit is pretty cool.
It's like an album you play on your vacation, like in the background, like as a playlist.
But was it just songs that he had in the stash and was like,
That's
fuck
why
it,
he's
yeah?
calling it more life. You know what I mean? That's what I felt. That's what I got from it.
so
Because
it's a
I was like,
continuation of.
I was like, yo, I got a bunch of records that was just kind of fitting the mood I was in. And that might be somewhere where music is moving too, because projects is like, how many people
Yeah,
really wait for
standard-
projects?
yeah,
People
yeah.
consume music differently now. People
Yeah.
just want to hear a song here, a song there. Even Spotify and all these like music services are setting it up for people. You can listen to a chill playlist. You can listen to a hype playlist. And I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And it's common listeners. Like people like me, you, all these people in this room, we're gonna go want to like find what we want to hear.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like these people just want to be told what to hear.
Exactly,
And
yeah.
because people just moving throughout the day, they don't have time to be sitting on YouTube and digging through their favorite favorite artists and producers and shit like that. People just want to be given something, but they want to,
That's so true.
So
On that note, I would like to say myself that I personally prefer a great album. Like, I miss the times where the album was crazy. You know what I'm saying? There was a time in hip hop where when an album dropped, the album was crazy.
And you had to.
But why was that? Because you also sat and listened to the whole thing.
Yeah, but and then also at the same
spent
time, there was a
$20 on
time
the
in
CD.
music where it took literally a year and 2 years for an artist to get an album complete because they had to search studios, they had to go to book time,
and they wanted to make sure it was right too.
I don't even think it was that. I just think it just took that long to make music at that point. You know what I'm saying? It just took that long to make music. Getting in the studio. This was before the computer.
They had
time.
to have the producers there, though.
They had to have everything there. The hardware,
For the most part, yeah.
The real, And I think at that time, after 2-3 months, you got 4 tracks. You listen to these songs over and over. I remember hearing an interview with Snoop where he talked about when they first started to record, they recorded like their first 2 tracks, and they listened to that shit all day long because that was it.
Yeah.
Then they go back, and then the next month they have a 3rd one. And I miss the time where albums were, because there have been some really great albums in the last couple of years.
Yeah, Kendrick.
I mean, but that's a given because
Was
that's
Kendrick the last
But I'm
classic
talking
album?
about classic.
Good Kid, Mad City.
Well, mainstream wise, probably so. But there was so many albums. You know what? Freddie Gibbs and Madlib. That album is incredible.
I thought it was dope too.
You know who had a really good album? We talked about this before, but I don't even know if you could consider it an album. Isaiah Rashad Project.
I love his.
That
shit.
was a great
Loved it.
Isaiah
project.
Rashad's
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
The entire from
Loved
beginning to end. And there are a lot of albums.
I like that more than Kendrick's. Like, to be
Yes,
honest.
I actually did.
Just from personal.
I mean, Kendrick had a great
I'm not
album.
saying he's better or whatever. I just like it
It's
better.
better than To Pimp a Butterfly.
Yeah.
Pepper Butterfly is in an album. I can't that album is just in a space by itself. I could never compare that. That album is just so fucking different.
Yeah.
To Pimp a Butterfly.
Yeah, it's just in a space by itself. Like, that's just what I could.
Yeah, Kendrick has great projects.
That shit is just like, you got hip hop, and we're still in the hip hop shrine, but that shit is just by itself.
It's like poetry, preachy. Like,
Yeah, that shit.
I don't know.
is
It
just,
don't
like,
have
that shit
a lane
is
really.
in a space by itself.
How do you feel about the Migos?
Migos is dope.
Yeah.
This is my whole thing, and I don't want y'all to think that I'm being politically correct on some industry shit. But like, I just learned to
Raindrops. Drop top.
I just learned to just appreciate every fucking music
Yeah.
for what it is.
I mean, I didn't. Yeah.
Because one thing I can say, as much as people say this person sucks or I don't like this, they sucked enough for you to listen to their shit.
Do people say the Migos suck?
Yeah, you got some.
People say everything. Yo, what does he say? Raindrops, drops out, smoking the what in the what?
Smoking on cooking the hot pot cookie.
I'm about to look this shit up,
Cookie,
'cause-
Girl Scout cookies.
That's what I
Raindrops,
thought it was.
Drop top. Smoking on cooking the hot box.
That's what I thought that
Fucking on
was.
your-
Because I was like, yo, he's smoking on cookies.
Yeah, they
And then I
say
was like,
cookie on every
smoking
song,
Cook. But
every track.
Then the
Cookie.
second time I'm thinking about it, I'm like, nah, smoking and cooking. And I'm like, what?
Smoking on cooking the hot box.
Yeah. That's what I
Fucking on
thought.
your
Smoking
bitch,
and
you
cooking the
thot,
hot.
thot. Yeah.
Smoking on cooking a hot box. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it makes sense. See,
But they say
damn,
cookie.
bro.
If you listen to, especially the new album, Cookie, you hear that shit on every song. Even if they talking about some other shit, you know what I'm saying? I hit a
Cookie or
nigga with the
cooking?
cookie.
Like
Cookie.
the
Girl Scout cookie.
The
But then
strand-
later-
The
They not
strand of
cooking?
weed. The strand.
Yeah.
the strand of weed.
No. Because whenever they say cookie,
Yeah,
usually you hear some reference to
weed.
hitting the herb or something like cookie.
But I know, they have the whole whipping it up like a sheriff cook.
They'd probably say whipping.
Cooking up dope in a crock pot. That
Speaking
comes
of, y'all
after
heard
that.
the Rick Ross album?
Dope.
I heard it was dope.
I heard it's
really good.
Savagery.
Dope. Album.
You heard the joint he did on Birdman?
Yeah, Birdman
I didn't hear that.
and Nicki. He got at Nicki.
Is it that hard?
It's kind of hard.
Is it?
Yeah, he's trying to fix the game.
It's crazy. I just
That was one of the most honest records I heard.
That's why it was so real.
It was an honest record. You was talking about.
It almost give you that-
And watch being fake and all type of wild shit.
It hits hard, man. That might be like,
He was taking shots at him like that.
oh man, it hits hard.
they played that on the radio a few
Yeah,
times.
it was rough.
You know how like Ether gives you that feeling? I don't want to compare it to that, but it gives you that personalized feeling where it's like he's talking to him like as the person, not just the artist too.
Yeah.
It kind of had that similar feeling to me. It was
It's like a bro moment.
yeah, it was like, bro, like I respected you, like,
Yeah,
and
it
he's
was
just
not
like,
just
you were
satisfaction.
Birdman, and it's just like,
Sound like the track that J. Cole just dropped when he talked to Wale.
Facts.
Or about Kanye, right?
Was it
About
I-
Kanye. Yeah.
Kanye, Wale,
Yeah, False
and I thought it was like maybe even
But
a
out
little
of
Drake.
all
in
those
it.
tracks, I still think Raw shit is like the illest. Like,
Better
I
than the
don't
Cold
know.
A
Day?
lot of people are saying.
Hell yeah. That shit is ill,
False
son.
Prophets. I don't know. False Prophets.
False Prophets
tough.
was really
Yeah.
dope.
That was better than his whole album, and I love Cole.
All them
False
shits
Prophets
was
was really dope.
I don't know why he didn't put it on the album, but probably was a whole sample because that was Waves. He used the track from.
He used the Freddie Joachim beat, Mellow Orange. Yeah,
Yeah, the Joey Badass.
the Joey Bat. Yeah.
Badass joint.
Yeah, that's a dope beat too. But yeah, would you like? Where did that come from though? Was that because of something that happened, or was it just because
What's that?
he was like, "This is
The
time
whole
I got to go at
situation?
Birdman"?
Oh,
nah,
because
it was
of-
just with the whole
Because of the Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lil Wayne not getting money.
He been
No, I know, but, like,
he been
why-
addressing Wayne. I mean, he been addressing
That shit for a
Birdman
minute,
on
yeah.
Breakfast Club for
Yeah.
the last couple interviews.
I do remember
so it's
that.
something that he's
Okay.
already talked about.
Okay,
He's already been,
I'm gone.
yeah.
And then he was addressing Meek about how I told you about Nicki, but it's
Yeah.
all good.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I told you not to fuck with
That
her.
was the track one. That was
At
track
least,
one.
at least
That
Meek
was the
got
first
to hit
track
it,
on there?
right?
Damn.
That's
Huh?
the way I'm looking at it.
Yeah,
At least Meek got the fucker for a little bit,
He got the world tour.
and now, yeah.
he got the girl tour.
She looked boring. I'm sorry.
You know what?
She look good.
I'm not
She looks
necessarily.
good to
I'm not
me.
really.
That's just one of those
impressed
girls you want to
with-
hit
with
just to
Nicki
smack
Minaj.
because she's so annoying. It's just like, all right, now I can
So-
kind of smack you while I'm like,
She just looks. I just want to fuck because she looks good.
Dude, she actually, to me. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should. Fuck that. She actually looked like her underarm smell. Yeah,
That's so random.
she looks.
Yeah, that's a
no.
Nomad
I mean,
quote, baby.
I've been saying this for years, dude. She looks funky. To me, I mean, no, she probably smells like fucking the most beautiful.
yeah, I
flowers
can't
you can
imagine
think
she
of, but
actually-
she just looks like a, like her. Like she might
Yeah.
be musty a little bit, like.
Yeah.
Something about I personally
Nothing wrong with a little.
Like,
bit.
I
she
don't
just
like
did
all
that.
the fake shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Frank
like
like it.
I don't like the fake shit like that. And that's
you-
another thing. And don't get me wrong, Nicki is fine. Nicki is a beautiful girl, right? Kind
I
of.
agree. Nah, she's beautiful.
I
I
mean,
didn't mean
she
smack
is.
like hit in the face. I mean like smack
And you,
around.
and you know what? I respect Nicki. You know what I'm saying? I do respect Nicki. I think that with all the shit that happened a few weeks ago, the industry kind of came down kind of hard on her. You know what I'm saying? Once that track
What
came out,
happened
but
with that though? Like,
Remy went hard.
Remy went hard,
we
and
just
I
can't,
think
there's so
that,
much gray
hard.
area now because nothing is direct. Like,
No, that was.
yeah,
direct.
that was very direct.
That was
right?
direct.
But the problem with that to me was the track came out, and right behind the track, you had 35 media outlets just bashing Nicki.
Well, that's the media.
Within the
though.
24 hours. Yeah, but
You know that.
But yeah, I know.
You
But
know
what I'm
that.
saying
I'm out
is
of the
that
loop.
don't happen in every battle. They all went at Nicki as if they already had an issue with her or something, and then now, boom, here we go. Nicki is done. Blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Let the track air for 3-4 hours.
But they just trying to get their
hours.
hits though.
But
Their blogger hits.
exactly. They're trying to get their advertising money up. You know what I'm saying?
Nicki
That's
ain't
just the
going
media,
nowhere.
though. Come on, you know that.
Yeah, but they don't shit. Media don't shit on everybody.
You don't
They
think so?
they do.
Not everybody.
They do pick and choose.
Media, they pick and choose. They're very selective with who they shit on. But it was almost like the industry turned their back on Nicki overnight because a week before Nicki was the shit. No matter what, you understand
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
that's-
And
that's
you
people,
ease,
though,
to me,
yeah.
you ease into it. You ease into it though. Every blog,
I feel like every now and then we get moments of honesty though, like throughout the media. It's just like,
But it all got to do with like
Honesty in the media, that's tough.
no, but I'm saying it's like, your status can overcome and overtake like all these shots for so long, but then it's like every now and then you get this moment where it's like, all right, nah, you took it L.
But it's a relevancy thing with this whole. Everybody knows how that goes with the industry.
That's what I mean by that.
Nicki, I wouldn't say she fell off, but she kind of fell back a little bit. Remember when Nicki was the top thing and everybody
Yeah.
was Barbies and had
Yeah.
what do they call that? Bang haircut.
It's okay to take an L,
I don't think she took an L.
but I'm not.
That's
saying,
what I'm trying to get
I'm
at.
not
Did
saying-
she take an L or not?
I'm not saying she did or not.
I just think that
But-
it's Man, it's an industry that thrives off of like
Bullshit.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
hip hop is like fucking high school.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
what really
it
is
is.
taking an L nowadays?
Yeah, that's a good
That's what I
analogy.
mean.
You know what? You know
'Cause,
what?
like,
You know
what do
what? The
you-
L is the L is all of the Meek Mill. Now that's taking a few L's.
That is.
That's
Yeah,
an L.
was it?
Those are some serious L's.
But I
Double
mean,
He
L's.
defined the L.
Llama.
But I
How
feel
do you
like
spell llama?
you could only
It's
take
a-
an L if when the stronger artist, goes at the weaker artist. Like
Well-
I don't feel like no matter what Remy Ma could have said it, like she's not gonna end.
Nah.
I was gonna
Wait,
say Lil'
wait,
Kim,
wait. L?
Nicki's career.
You take an L when the stronger artist goes at the weaker artist.
No,
the
I feel like
stronger
you could-
artist takes the L.
Meek Mill
No, I don't
took
think a
the
stronger
L.
artist can ever take an L because
For
it's
going
so
at a
corporate.
weaker artist.
I don't think. Like what could have Remy Ma said or done that would really have affected Nicki's sales or anything? Like I don't think there's nothing she can't stop her.
Sales never.
Oh, but the thing about it is, and that's the debate right now.
Okay.
Are we talking about lyrics or sales? And that's the line that. You understand? Are we talking about the bars and the songs?
Right.
Or
No,
are we
you're
talking about sales?
I'm
You
not
take an
saying
L.
sales.
we in a new era.
Yeah, and that's part of that.
You dropping an ill diss track is not gonna fuck your sales up. We're
Right.
not in that era no more.
Yeah.
This is not back when 50 ended Ja Rule's career.
Or LL ended Cannabis's
Right.
career.
This is a whole new era. Like nobody, like as I said, nobody gives a fuck.
Nah,
Meek
nah.
Mill is still selling out concerts, still doing all the fly shit that he
Yeah.
likes to do, and Drake is still, if anything, Drake got a little bit more like credibility because like oh shit, he really came at him.
He
like
came
that.
with
Bro, Meek Mill is looking kind of punked out, and that's the truth. I mean, yeah, he's still
Still rich.
selling, he's still rich.
But people still rocking with
You
him.
know what I'm
It
saying?
wasn't
But
like he-
in reality, like, dude, who really gives
Like
a
Ja
shit
Rule,
about? You know how
like,
many
was
people
quiet.
got money? You know what I'm saying? Being rich and that shit don't matter when it comes to the music and what's being said. If there's lyrics, it's lyrics. But I mean,
He didn't deliver on his diss tracks.
No,
He just
and the
didn't.
way he did, see, he took.
When
Meek
it comes
took
to
an L,
when we talking about music, he didn't deliver on his diss track.
and he started the whole shit.
That's the thing.
He started the shit, and that was it. And even
That's
when he
the-
started, it wasn't even with rhymes. It was with some bullshit Twitter shit.
And that's the difference between this Remy Ma and Nicki shit, because it kind of feels like, well, you know, I'm not gonna say because I don't know, but it kind of just felt like, oh shit, Remy Ma dropped a diss track. Like, why did
But
she
there
do
been,
that?
but there was
I-
tension there. There was tension there before. There was.
It always
tension
seems like
there.
there's
It's
tension,
always
but
gonna be tension.
I'm not paying attention to it like
Right,
that.
it's
You know
women,
what I mean?
so like it's right. But besides all that though, it's like you gotta understand. Like now we talking about girl rap and that whole realm. It's not a lot of girl rappers, so of course Remy's doing her thing and Nicki's been doing her thing forever. So they're gonna turn it into something even if it's not. And you know, it just makes good entertainment.
Yeah.
At the end
I
of
wish
the
it
day.
would have been
Exactly.
some good bars
Exactly.
It just
exchange.
makes
Exactly,
Good, it just
yeah.
it's
Good
something
bars
to talk
It's
about.
all
exchange.
it's all
helping both-
entertainment.
It's helping
yeah.
both of their careers.
It's all
It's
entertainment.
good for the game.
It's like that LeVar Ball guy. Who's the father?
Oh,
LeVar?
God, he gone.
Yeah, that's the pops.
LeVar's the father.
Yeah, LeVar's the pops.
It's
Yeah.
like him. What he's saying is just building his
He's building his brand. He's smart. He knows what he's doing. He's building.
He
his
knows
brand.
what he's doing.
Right.
Because he knows he averaged 2 points in college. But him saying he'll beat Jordan one-on-one in his prime and his prime, it's going to make people look that shit up and talk shit about him and boost his fucking brand.
Yeah, it's gone.
Because
It's
people
weird.
love this negativity shit. They really do.
Yeah, they do.
They
Yeah.
really do, man. Look at this Catch Me Outside bitch. I said this
bad
last
news
time.
spreads faster than good news.
But come on, like, she's 13, 14 years old.
Mhm.
This bitch don't need to be on TV. She needs to be,
In class.
fucking disciplined. Because there's no
The
discipline.
era that we in, man. That's what we decided. to
It's
make
fucking
famous.
crazy, yeah.
Look how I mean, and shout out to all of them. Like they doing their thing, but look at the A-Towns and
Yeah, but they had their moment.
right. But just to show you what we like, we found that shit funny,
Yeah.
and I mean we were kind of laughing.
They
like,
should have
Yeah.
got them. I'm glad they got their money, yeah.
Like we were laughing.
Yeah.
at it, but that's just the shit that we.
That's
like.
true. But yo, what inspires you? Like right now, anyone coming out that's inspiring you,
Inspires me. Shit.
or who you listen to right
Who
now,
I listen to right now, I kind of just listen to whatever's out.
or what's recently has inspired you? Where you're like, wow,
I just been on some straight like EDM shit.
you've been on the EDM wave fully.
EDM DJs, I think, is the coolest people.
DJ Snake. I like Snake.
DJ Snake,
Diplo,
all of those dudes, because I just feel like, you got all the rappers, but I just think that those guys right now are living the most excitement.
That question you asked him before, like who would he want to hang out with in the industry? I was gonna say Diplo.
Oh, yeah, but that.
I'm saying for like obviously you want to hang out with Dr. Dre for music wise, but Dr. Dre ain't going out to clubs and shit. He ain't going to Vegas and partying like Diplo is.
But do you?
You know, it's different.
What's up?
Oh no.
But yeah, I'm feeling the DJs right now. The DJs, because actually that's how I started making beats. Was I was DJing. I was DJing since I was like fucking.
That's dope.
8 years old. I was in clubs DJing.
At 8 years old?
No, I like 10, 11. In clubs
Really?
DJing.
That's dope.
That is thorough as fuck.
That's dope.
In clubs, virtual DJ. That was when virtual DJ just got popping, and all the DJs were still using like mad CDs and shit. I just popped in, yo, just give me the aux plug. I was killing shit. That's how I tried to transition into making beats. I was like, alright, this is cool. But I wasn't getting paid for it, and that shit was getting tiring. Like, that shit was rough because, you know, they give me, alright, we don't feel like coming to the club at 10, 11. So they'd be like, alright, you could take over 10, 11, but then I'd be killing shit. So I'd be playing from 10 to like 5 in the morning.
At 12?
Yeah, bro.
Bro, you a beast, man.
Yeah.
At 12, I was like playing Grand Theft Auto and fucking.
Nah, well, you call my mom.
He was out turning up till 5 a.m., bro.
My mom is Jamaican,
so the party never stopped.
Yeah, so you know, since I was a youngin', like birthday parties and shit.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah. So that's how I started making beats. And my first beats was like putting a drum track and a Jamaican. They call them rhythms. That's like a Jamaican instrumental. I was putting like old great beats and Jamaican rhythms together.
I feel you.
So
what's your official producer name? Is Money Mari?
Yeah, but I kind of changed it. I don't really like that anymore.
Okay.
So it's just Prodmm.
Yeah, I saw that recently, and that's why I was like.
I just kind of changed it. The Money Mari thing is cool because, you know, it does have some significant. Where I'm from in Harlem, I'm from Manhattan Avenue, which is called Money Ave.
Oh,
so
okay.
Money Mari was that, but like, I don't know, like I find it just a little cheesy, and I like the whole Prodmm a little bit better. It just kind of like, it goes better with like a DJ name and shit like that.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Where could they find your shit at? Where could they find you at?
Oh, you can find me on SoundCloud /Prodmm.
Prodmm.
Yeah, Prod, like for abbreviation for produce, MM. You can find me on SoundCloud. Find me on Twitter.
At the same hashtag?
Nah.
I mean, same backslash?
Nah, on Twitter is, what is it? It's my wavy with 2 A's life. You can find me on Twitter on that. And on Instagram, you can find me at Prodmm.
Right now, what you guys are hearing is producer MM on Money Mari's beat right now. If you want to check out more, go to his SoundCloud, man. Yo, I want to thank you for coming on, man.
Appreciate it, man.
No doubt.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to chopping it up.
We're happy to have you on your first podcast, man.
Yeah, definitely, you know. Definitely
dope.
that, you know.
Hell yeah, man. Yo, I'm looking forward to chopping it up, you know, off camera, and then hopefully working on something. So you heard it. Producer MM, Prodmm, SoundCloud. /Prodmm. Go check the boy out. You listen to him now. This is the Gawncast.
Are we gone?
We gone.
We gone.
Oh my God, forgive my sins. Now I got a best friend walking in, dropping dresses, leaving shoes on. I wish life came along with coupons to redeem the moment while her knees are folded. She ain't give a shit. I was deep in the cold and lower case, move a slower pace. Let me choke your face, hold your cake, smoking new paper. That's my lowest lane. Niggas is lame. Fuck what you niggas is saying. Fuck what you niggas is saying. These niggas is play. I'm all in the end with this game. First thing I said was your name. Tell me your name. Tell me your name.